After pulling off a 2-1 victory over the New York Islanders on Tuesday, the Canadiens are faced with a brand new challenge. Smashville, who've been smashing their way to the bottom of the standings lately. My God, it's going to be like watching two turds race down a drain. But this video is brought to you by Miraj Trading, where you can now click on Cole Caulfield's big beautiful smile and find all the brand new holiday specials. Check it out. This is a great spot to find that one extra Christmas gift you've been looking for, guys. And speaking of gifts, how about this one? Patrik Laine is back for his second game of the season. And you gotta admit, since he's returned, there's been a bit of an extra buzz at the Bell Center these days. It's awesome, but here we go. Habs, Preds, the puck is dropped, and it's the Canadiens who come out of the gate flying. Look at him. Caulfield to Hudson. Then we get Hudson to Caulfield. He returns to favor. Lots of quality scoring chances early on in this one, but once again, they just can't seem to find the back of the net. Now at the 7-minute mark, the Habs are going to take their first penalty of the game for having too many men on the ice. And I thought, you know what? Maybe this is where Nashville comes to life. Maybe this is where they run away with it. But boy, was I ever wrong. Instead, it's going to be Jake Evans who scores a short-handed beauty, and we got a 1-goal game. Now, for the remainder of the first period, poor Noonan, or whatever his name is, this kid's going to be under siege. Laine gets a shot. Armia gets robbed. Caulfield's going to put one off the crossbar. This kid's going to make a total of 12 saves in the first 20 minutes of action. And now, we're going to move on to the second period. And guess what? Just like the wife, when she's out shopping on Black Friday, the Habs keep pushing. Now we got Justin Barron getting robbed. Christian Dvorak is going to get stopped on a breakaway. They just continue to pile shots on Noonan, who's been looking incredible at this point, might I add. But eventually, all this Habs pressure, you know what it does? It forces the Predators into taking some penalties. And at the end of the second period, when they were already down by a man, watch Colton's scissor hands here. He takes a bit of a run at Lane Hudson out of nowhere, and this undisciplined play is going to give the Canadiens a 5-on-3 to start the third period. And with multiple snipers now on the first power play unit, this is dangerous. You know it's only a matter of time. And with just 10 seconds left to go on the 2-man advantage, watch what happens. Lane Hudson gets it over to his new best buddy, Patrik Laine, who settles it down and fires a rocket right up over the shoulder of a Noonan. Man, isn't that something? Look at the smiles on the Habs bench. They are loving it. That's Patty's second goal in 2 games. And it's a big one. It gives the Canadiens a 2-goal lead. And you know what? You gotta admit, so far the Canadiens have been dynamite this game. But a few minutes later, when the Habs start getting into some penalty trouble, things get a little scary. At one point, the Predators even get a goal from Cristiano Ronaldo here, who kicks it in. But the ref, he ain't having none of it. Get your ass out of here, Cristiano. Nashville even gets a 5-on-3. They try to come up with some kind of a game plan. But Samuel Montembeault he was on fire last night. I know I was talking about the Predators goaltender a lot, but Sam Montembeault was on his A game, and he deserves a lot of credit. He finishes with a 29-save shutout last night, and the Canadiens go on to win 3-0 because Mario Armia gets an empty netter. He was toying with them a little bit. He's already in Finland mode. But that's 2 wins in a row right now for the Montreal Canadiens. And yes, I'm aware that it was against the Nashville Predators, who were playing their second game of a back-to-back. But still, credit is due where credit is due. And I felt like the Habs, they played a pretty good game last night. My only complaint is that they didn't run away with this thing. They just kept failing to capitalize on a lot of these chances. But how about Patrik Laine? Man, talk about having an immediate impact on the team. I'm telling you, I love this kid. And I wish him the best in his future, no matter what he does, even if he's not a Hab, because he really does have one of the best releases in the game. And I mean, the NHL, they need guys like this to stay healthy. But that's going to do it for today's video. You can let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. If you're a member or a patron, make sure you check out that video that I uploaded last night. It's a trip down memory lane. It's a game review of a game that happened like 11 years ago. Please don't forget to smack that like button right across the back of the head before you leave here. And hey, see you next time.